Hello everyone, it's Min Ling. I am so excited that you are here for the Brand Rockstar Challenge. We are just going to get underway in just a minute. If you are here, I would love to know who you are and where you are from. I love it if you could share it with me so I get to know you. And I'm working on two cameras right now. I'm on Periscope and on Facebook Live. So if you see me kind of looking two different ways, that's the reason why I'm doing that. So go ahead and let me know who you are, where you're from. Oh, I see Kara. Hi. How are you? I haven't talked to you in forever. I'm so excited, Kara. You're here. Just let everybody know who you are, if you may, as well, too, so that people can get to know you and what you do. I would love it if you could just share it with the group. I see a couple people coming in. I'm going to go ahead. I need to just move this real quick so I can share my share the Facebook Live on my page as well too. So hello, just go ahead and type in the chat box who you are, where you're from, and we'll get started shortly. So let me see real quick. You are at the Brand Fame Rockstar Challenge, and we're going to go ahead and get started in just a minute. It's all about dominating the market and figuring out your specialty. So go ahead and just let me know who you are, where you're from. Let me just go ahead and share this in my group so that people can join us as well too. Okay, so yay, Cara, thank you. Your event production, interior designer, and experiential marketing agency. Awesome, awesome. So excited that you are here. Sorry, I just have to move a couple screens around so I can see my notes real quick. Sometimes a little bit tricky here when I'm managing a lot of different technology all at once, so I apologize for the brief delay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, you know, if you are new, just go ahead and let you know where you are from. Oh, you're welcome for helping you get clarity on your brand. She was one of my clients. I'm excited that she said that. So awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this challenge is a 7-day challenge designed to help you figure out your brand and really so you can stand out in the market. I see so many women entrepreneurs who are a little bit lost and confused on how to create a brand that stands out, that people love, that people flock to, that people resonate with even. And so I wanted to take these 7 days to show you exactly how I help my clients do this and exactly how you can do it. So I want this to be interactive as well too. So if you have questions, go ahead and pop it down. There also are prizes for participation. So if you show up live, you get a couple of points. It's in the email as well too. And then if you participate and answer questions, you also get more points as well too. And the more points you earn, the more time you either spend with me, you get potential tickets to this event I'm speaking at, or you go ahead and get into my virtual workshop that I'm doing in August, the first weekend of August, around mastering your message. So there are points for participation. So if you are participating and have any questions, go ahead and pop them below. Anyways, so let's talk about today's topic. Again, like I said, we're talking about discovering your specialty to dominate the market. And, you know, just imagine for a moment, how would you feel if people knew exactly who you are and what you do? Or you have people asking you to become the expert on this particular topic and have you guest speak on it or guest blog around it. Or you have clients just flocking to you because they know that they have to work with you. Now, in order to get there, you really need to understand what you are good at. And a lot of people, you know, have trouble niching down and don't really want to pick a little specialty area. But the thing is, people don't buy, you know, products and services. They buy solutions to a problem. And I want you to really get this because, you know, we all market our services, what we do, but people don't care about that. They care about how you particularly solve a problem for them. They don't want general help at all. You know, just think of your own buying habits. When you buy something at a store, when you go ahead and, you know, buy a service, people are solving a problem. So let's say, oh, good morning, Tamika. Hello, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here as well too. So people are here to solve a problem, right? They want a solution to a problem. So for instance, if somebody is, wanting to lose weight, they're not looking for a general nutritionist. They're looking for somebody who's specifically helping people lose weight. If people, suffer from acne, right? I have a little bit. I'm very transparent about it. I'm searching for people that can help me clear out my skin. So you want to remember that people don't buy products and services, they buy solutions. And in order for you to really dominate the market, you have to know what kind of solutions you provide and what you're really good at doing. Because it's hard to be the best at something if in a crowded market if you don't provide a solution. Yes, thank you. On Periscope. Thank you for the hearts and the comments. Yes, people are buying solutions. This is why it's so important to understand what you are good at, what you're the best at. So for example, in my own story, when I started on this entrepreneur journey, I started as a business coach, in this iteration. And it didn't cut it. It didn't work. I wasn't getting, anywhere, any traction because there are so many competitors out there who are also doing business coaching. It wasn't until I understood that I needed to look at my brand differently did I start to make any traction. And I realized that my specialty was in branding because I have 8+ years of experience in it. I worked at large corporations. I worked at Nestle, Lean Cuisine, and I've also consulted as well too around branding. And it wasn't until I became very specific on what I do that I help people find their brand message and figure out how to brand themselves so that people are attracted to them, like clients are attracted to them. Did clients come to me? And in 3 weeks of rebranding myself, I grew my list to like 500 people, and since then I have booked out my one-on-one program, and I've even made, one of my highest months ever, which is, $14,000 a month. So yay, Tamika, thank you. So the biggest mistake I see is being too general. Otherwise, you can't dominate the market. So let's talk about how to find your specialty. You want to really find and figure out what your strengths are, what you're really good at, what your zone of genius is. So you want to start to ask yourself questions like, what do I do so well? What am I naturally good at? That people are always like, wow, how did you do that? How did you figure that out so quickly? So if you can start to jot those things down. You also want to think about what people compliment you on. Maybe you have a great sense of style, and you just happen to know how to put clothes together. And so you become like a stylist or something. You know what I mean? You want to think about what people compliment you on doing well. And a lot of people complimented me on my graphics, my branding, my story, my everything around branding, right? You want to think about, your list of accomplishments. What have you accomplished in your life that makes you different or special than everyone else that's out there? Did you win an award? Did you go ahead and, create something? Did you overcome a challenge? Think of your accomplishments and write those down as well, too. You want to start to look at patterns then. When you look at patterns of what you've done well, you can start to figure out what you are naturally good at and what your specialty is. So I want to hear from you. Share below, what do you feel like your specialty is based off of what I've talked about? And as you do this, I'm going to share a couple of stories. So for example, one of my clients, Stephanie, when she came to me in my group program in Brand Fame School, she didn't know exactly what she wanted to do and what kind of business. She knew she wanted to help people, something around millennials and business. I'm just going to read some comments. So we have styling and design. We have relating to people and customer service as specialties. Awesome. So, she was really good at she didn't know exactly what she was going to do and what she was going to create as a business. When we really dived down, she was really good at helping people find their careers. So that was the first layer. finding like what career path they should follow. So we were like, okay, let's brand you as a career coach. Now, as we went a little bit deeper and she did a few coaching sessions with people, she found out what really lit her up was negotiation. And she was really good at helping people negotiate higher salaries. Or benefits, and she was able to do it for herself consistently, and she was able to help other people do it, and that's what really lit her up. So now her specialty, and this is why you want to keep on digging and refining, her specialty is now negotiating like a boss. That's what her brand is all about, how to negotiate like a boss. And so helping people figure out how to negotiate without feeling like icky, like slimy and uncomfortable about it. She helps people stand in their power and really negotiate and get the money that they desire. So now that she has this as her specialty, she can create topics around this area specifically. And when she's able to create topics around this specific area, she's able to become known for this particular thing, right? So people are coming to her if they have a negotiation problem. They're asking her questions. This is why specialty is important, is because, again, people are searching for solutions to a problem. They're going to find you if they're looking for that solution. So I'll just take Tamika, for example. Tamika has a dog walking business, right? If somebody has a full-time job and can't have their pets be at home all day, she's solving their problem by providing walking services during the day when people are busy or out of work. So that's a solution. That's her specialty. Oh, some puppies there on Periscope. Awesome. So that's what she's doing, right? She's solving a particular solution. So I want you to think about, what problem are you solving, and how can your specialty help further solve that problem? So go ahead and comment below if you have any comments around that as well too. So this is really important, because when you are in a sea of competitors, right, you want to go ahead and make sure you're different in some kind of way. And the way that you stand out is figuring out what you're the best at, so you can really own it and say, hey, you don't need to look at any other solution. Come to me because I'm the best at this thing. That's how you start to dominate the market. So you want to figure this piece out, because once you're able to figure this piece out, you can create copy, content, and create a brand around this one specialty. But until you get that, it's really hard to go ahead and brand yourself, because if you try to be too much to too many people, then your message gets lost and confused. And the real reason why brands don't work is because they have too wide of a message. And when you have a wide of a message, people don't connect with you. They don't see how you can solve a problem. And so if they don't see that, they won't buy from you. So this is really important to do. So in the play sheets that I have for you, I have some specific questions that I have you answer. So go ahead and go do those play sheets. If you don't have access to it yet, you can go to brandfameschool.com/rockstar and sign up for the challenge. And you can go ahead and get the actual play sheets as well too. And I want you to participate. Post in the group what your specialty is, how you're going to solve a problem. Post it in the Facebook group as well too, so we can really understand, and I can help you refine if you need as well too. And we can just support each other through this journey in creating a rockstar brand. But this is a foundational piece. I know people don't like to niche. They resist it. I even resisted it when I was in the beginning. But it's harder for people to find you if you don't niche down. They need to know how you solve a problem. I'm going to share another example. I once met this healer who said that she specialized in allergy healing. And, oh, thank you, Tamika. Actually, it's brandfameschool.com/rockstar. So no challenge on the end of that, but thank you. brandfameschool.com/rockstar. But thank you for posting it for me, Tamika. Kara says, I would say it says, the problem I solve is giving blogging and tech companies great customer ROI through style and market. Tamika says, oops, it's okay. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of laugh. Okay. So basically, she, like I was saying, she heals allergies, and she's not just doing general healing work. She's healing specifically allergies. And that in my head, I went, oh, who has allergies that I can refer her to? my dad. My dad has really bad hay fever. And so because she was able to add that little nuance of what she did and who she served into what she does, that way, that triggered, give referrals to. So again, you really want to figure out your specialty so you can really own the space, and that's how you start to dominate the market as well too. So that was it for today. Post in the group and let me know like what your specialty is and how you solve the problem for people. Tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and talk about your next big money making idea. So I'm gonna help you figure out how to craft it, create it, and create that with you tomorrow. And if you got value from this and you are liking this challenge, please share it. I want to reach as many people as possible as well too. So go ahead and feel free to share it as well. Jeff asked, he healed from hay fever too. Did my dad get relief? So he hasn't used her yet. So he's kind of resistant to healers. He likes acupuncture, so he hasn't yet. So that's the answer to your question, Jeff. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for inviting followers on Periscope. And you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, tomorrow we're going to talk about your next big money-making idea. And I hope you enjoyed this scope, this Facebook Live. I was working on 2 different technologies, and please participate in it because I want you to get immense value from this challenge and really help you start to brand yourself and stand out in the market. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.